This week we're going to be looking at creating an origami crane to be a part of this project, 1,000 Cranes for Hope. It is with the Asian Society in Texas, and all of the submissions that I receive from you guys will be submitted to this project here. So let's read a little bit about the cranes. Cranes have long symbolized peace, good health, longevity, and healing in many Asian cultures. According to the Japanese tradition of Shinbazuri, anyone who folds 1,000 origami cranes will be granted their most desired wish. Join Asia Society Texas Center in a community action to fold 1,000 origami cranes and contribute to our collective wish for hope, health, and healing. Hi, boys and girls. So today we are going to be creating an origami crane. This will be a part of the American Asian Society's 1,000 Cranes for Hope project. And all of the submissions that I get, the pictures that you send me of your cranes, I am going to submit those to be a part of the project. You can use paper, any kind of paper that you can find. Remember, you can use sales papers. You can use decorative paper. You can decorate your paper first and then you can fold it. So you're the artist, be creative, use your imagination. You want your paper to be a square. So the way that we're going to get our square is by first folding our paper kind of like we did before. You're going to fold it to create a triangle. You want to make sure that it's even along this edge right here. And then you're going to be creasing it down. The important part of doing origami is to make sure that you have a good crease on your folds. Picasso. Alright, now we're going to tear. If you have scissors, use your scissors. But we're going to cut this part off where the triangle is. And the first thing I want to do, I want to fold my paper right there. And remember, you want to make sure that you're creasing it really good. You're going to go back and forth just like that, and then I'm going to start tearing. I'm going to take my time. I'm pushing on one side and pulling on the other, and I'm taking my time. And it's going to tear right along the crease. Like I said, if you have scissors, you can just cut that off. Now you're going to take this and put it to the side over here. Now we have our triangle. You want to make sure the point is at the top and the flat part of your triangle is at the bottom. Just like mine. Picasso. Okay, now we're going to take this corner over here and we're going to fold it to that corner. So you're watching me. You're not doing anything until I say the magic word. And you're going to make sure you're creasing it down just like we talked about. And then I'm going to turn my paper over. And then I'm going to crease again. Alright. Picasso. Now what you're going to do after you have your triangle folded like that, you're going to take it and you want to open it up. Only one side. You're going to open it up like that, and you're making a square just like this, and we're pushing down on both sides just like that. Picasso. Alright, now we're going to take our paper and we're going to turn it over, and then we're going to repeat the same thing. Right here you have where you folded it there, and then we're going to open it up just like that. You're going to open, and where you have your crease already, you're just going to use that. That's why it's important to make sure that you're pushing down really hard to give yourself a good crease, and that'll help you as you move along and fold everything. And you want to be creating another square, just like that. Picasso. I'm going to do it one more time so you can see. Your paper is like this. And we already have this crease here in our paper. So you're going to hold there and you're going to pick your paper up and you're opening it up. And then you're going to start to fold where you already created that fold, and you're pushing down to make a square. And your paper should look just like this. Now, boys and girls, what we're going to do, you're going to take this, the parts that opened should be at the bottom, so that should be facing you. So I'm going to turn it around this way, and the folds are going to be at the top. So all of the opens right here are at the bottom, and the folds are at the top. Picasso. Okay. Now what we're going to do, we're going to take only one side right here, and we're going to fold it to make another triangle. All the way to that center line that we already created, just like that. And then we're going to push down. Remember, you want to make sure that you're pushing down really hard to give it a good crease. Picasso. Alright, then we're going to repeat on the other side. You're only taking one side, not both sides. And then you're going to fold it to the center line to create another triangle. Just like that. And when you do it, it kind of looks like a kite. Just like that. You want to crease really good, because that's going to help you. Picasso. Okay. Now what we're going to do, you're going to take this top half, this point, and right there along that edge, you're just going to fold it back. Just like that. Remember, we're creasing really good. You're going to go back and forth about 3 times to give it a good crease, and then open it back up. Picasso. Now that you have it open, we're going to, and since you pull this part up, now we're going to open everything back up. Everything we just did, we're going to open it. Going to open that one and open that one. Picasso. So you see here how we have the little triangle inside with the creases? We're going to be using those creases, and we're going to open it up again. You're going to take the top half, and then you're going to fold it back like that. And then the creases that you made there, you're just going to fold them back the opposite way to make a big triangle, okay? And then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. You're using the creases that you already made, okay? And you should have a triangle just like that. Picasso. I'm going to do it one more time so you can see. So we had this folded down, and then we're going to open that up, and then we're going to open up this one and open up this one. And then we have our creases all the way around to make a triangle. And what you're going to do, you're going to take that top layer, only one side, and then you're going to start to open it up just like that. And the lines here, the creases that you made, you're going to use those to fold your paper going the opposite direction. And then you have a big triangle there. And then you're using the crease on that side to make a big triangle right there. Picasso. If I'm going too fast for you or you are getting confused, just rewind the video and make it go slower, pause it so that you can follow along and see each step. Now what we're going to do, you're going to turn it over, and then we're going to repeat the same thing on this side. So the first thing we did was we took this little flap right here and we folded it into this center line to make a small triangle, just like that. And remember, you want to crease it because that'll help you when you get ready to fold for your next steps. Picasso. Okay, and then we're going to take this flap right here and do the same thing. We're going to fold it to the center line to make a triangle. Just like that. And you're going to crease it down. Go back and forth about 3 times, pushing really hard to give you a good crease. Picasso. And you should have what looks like a kite. Now you're going to take the top of the kite and then you're going to fold it back and crease it. Remember, about 3 times, pushing hard to help you fold. Picasso. And after you do that, then you're going to open it back up. Picasso. Now we're going to open the other 2 triangles. Just like that. Picasso. And then you're going to take this top layer, the top flap, and then we're going to open it up. And we're using the creases that we created to help us fold our paper. You see how I have that crease there? Let me see if I can get you to see it. See how I have that crease there already? And it just easily helps me fold my paper going in the opposite direction. Same here. I already have this crease right here. So I'm just going to use that to help me fold my paper in the opposite direction, just like that. So now you should have a bigger diamond shape, just like that. Picasso. All right, guys, now you have your diamond. And what we're going to do, you want to make sure that the part that's separated, like with the legs of your diamond, is at the bottom, and the part that's the full triangle is at the top. Okay? Now what we're going to do, you're only going to take one side. You're not taking both sides. You're only going to take one. And we're going to do like we just did. And we're going to fold it to the center, almost to the center. Like we're making another triangle. Just like that. Picasso. You see how I didn't go all the way to the center? I left a little space. You want to leave just a little bit of space before you meet the center line, just like that. Now we're going to repeat it on the other side. I'm going to take it, and then I'm going to fold it again, almost to the center, not quite, and go all the way down. And crease it. Remember, the creases are there to help you when you get ready to fold. So we're going to go back and forth, pushing. About 3 times, just like that. Picasso. And this is on the part that's already separated, like 2 little legs. Okay? After you have that, we're going to flip it over and we're going to repeat the same thing. You're going to take it and you're going to fold it almost to the center, right here, just like that. Just make sure they're even. That's an easy way to do it. Just like that. And push. Picasso. And you should have it like that. Now we're going to repeat this on the other side. We're going to repeat it. You take it and you fold it almost to the center, just like that. And we're pushing. Just like that. Picasso. Okay. Now you have it folded there and you have your 2 legs. So what we're going to do, you're going to take it and you're going to turn it over on the side, just like that. And then we're going to open it. And when we open it, we already have our crease right here that we made earlier. That's why it's important to make sure you're creating your crease really hard. You're going to push it up just like that. And then we're going to push it close. Just like that. If it's kind of hard, it's okay. Just take your time. Let's see. I want to have mine sticking out just a little bit. So I won't push it all the way to the middle. And do it out just like that. Picasso. So I'm going to do it one more time so you can see. So you have your paper like this, and we're going to turn it to the side, and we're going to open it. And when we open it, we're going to take this bottom part, and then we're going to push it up towards the top, and then we're going to fold it close, just like that. And when you fold it close, you're going to push up, just like that. Picasso. Now we're going to repeat it on the other side. You're going to turn it to its side. We're going to open it. We're going to take this part down here. And then we're going to push it up towards the top like that. And then we're going to close it. You're going to push it closed. It's okay if it's kind of hard to get closed. You're just going to push. And you want to position everything. Picasso. So when you have that, once you finish, then you should have something that looks kind of like this. Okay? And what you're going to do, you're going to decide which one of these pieces. One of these is going to be the tail, and then the other one is going to be the head. I think I want this one to be my head. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take it, and I'm going to fold it down. And when I fold it down like that, can you see that? I'm going to fold it down like that, and when I fold it, I'm going to push it together. If it's easier for you, you can fold it down and then push down on your table. That'll help you get the head going out like that. And then back here, this is my tail. And now I want them to kind of stick out a little bit more. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pull that out some and then crease it down here at the bottom a little bit more. And this tail, I want the tail to stick out a little bit more, so I'm going to pull it out some and do the same thing. Crease it down here at the bottom. And you can push it down just like that. This is the head of my crane, and this is the tail of my crane. So now what we're going to do, we have to stick out the wings so that it can fly, right? Because your crane is a bird and birds fly, right? So what you're going to do, you're going to take it and you're going to stand it up. And these are the wings. You're going to pull the wings like that. And when you pull, you want to push down here. So I'm going to take it and then I'm going to push it out just like that. And then I have my wings of my crane. You see that? I'm going to do it one more time so that you can see it again. So it's like this. And you have your wings. You want to grab both of the wings at the top right here. And then you want to make sure your other fingers are down here on both sides. And then you want to pull it out like that to flatten it there. And push down just like that. Picasso. And then you have your crane. You see I have the one that I made here. The bigger your paper is, the bigger your crane will be. The smaller your paper, the smaller your crane. So you can use, if you want to make more out of the scraps that you have out of this one, you can do that as well. You can use your sales papers that you get in the mail to create your crane. You can even use other paper. You can create a design on your paper and make a crane from there. Okay, so that is our paper crane. And all the submissions that I get will be a part of the 1000 Cranes for Hope project. And I look forward to seeing what you guys create. All right, until next time. Bye. Bye.